All right, my second grade friends, we have lesson 12-2 today in math, and it is called Relating Plane Shapes to Solid Figures. Now, we've seen that word relating before, but let's think about it so we know what we're talking about, because if we don't know what that word means, then we're not really sure what we're supposed to be learning. So that word relating reminds me of related, and if I'm related to my daughter, that means we're connected in a certain way. I am her mother and she is my daughter. So if things are related, that means they're connected in a certain way. Now, plane shapes, which remember those are the flat shapes that we can draw on a piece of paper, are related to solid figures because if you take a solid figure and trace it, you will get a plane shape. And for that, I actually have my daughter here to help us today. I'm going to have a Maggie Mudd sighting in a second. You'll notice I've also written a couple of things down. That's just for ease of this lesson. I have a rectangular prism written down, and then I am going to trace a solid cylinder, and then we are going to trace a sphere with sidewalk chalk. You don't have to write these things down. You can just enjoy this. But if you want to, you certainly can. Just pause this video, and you can write those 3 things down. All right. Okay, so we've got Maggie Mudd out here on the porch with us. The first thing she's doing is we've got a rectangular prism, which is a Kleenex box, and she's tracing it, and we're going to see how which plane shape it's related to. All right, look at that. So if you trace a rectangular prism, you're going to get a rectangle. All right, very good, Mags. Okay, next one is, hold on one second, Mags. So the next one is a sphere. She picked up the sphere. So if we trace a sphere, that's kind of tricky. What do you think she's going to trace? A circle. Very, very good. All right, now. All right, this is the best cylinder I could find in my house. It has the Q-tips in it from the bathroom. So you see a cylinder has a flat top and a flat bottom, and then it goes around here. It has 2 faces. It has 1 face and then 2 face on the bottom. This is not a face because it is not flat. So Maggie's going to trace a cylinder, and you be thinking in your head, what do you think she's going to trace? What plane shape? All right, what do we got? Oh, very nice. Who knew it was a circle? Awesome job. All right, when you're doing the top of this, here's a little review up top about the plane shapes and that the faces of a cube are squares. If you trace the faces of a cylinder, you're going to get a circle. And the faces of a pyramid are triangles and a square. So it sort of depends on how you place the cylinder down. Whoa, I've got my paper blowing everywhere. And plane shapes with 3 or more sides are called polygons. That's just a random piece of information for you. All right, so on the inside, you are going to do 1 through 7. And then you are going to, on the back, work on 8 through 10. Give yourself some time. Go ahead and work on it. Good job.